Busted again. A Kalamazoo County karate instructor arrested for allegedly sexually assaulting 3 male students. But tonight he's out of jail again. Robert Earl Keith was arrested yesterday, and we're finding out that this isn't the first time that he's faced sex charges. 24-hour News 8's Steve Kelso was in the courtroom when Keith was arraigned today. Steve.
Good evening, Sue. Robert Keith was supposed to be teaching self-defense. Police say at least 3 of his students could have used some protection from him. On this Halloween, Robert Earl Keith found himself dressed in orange. Kalamazoo County orange, and back in familiar territory behind bars. Today, he's charged with 3 counts of criminal sexual conduct. All the charges allege that he sexually touched his victims using force or coercion. In the most serious charge, the victim was under the age of 16.
It's alleged that under the guise of martial arts instruction, these sexual assaults took place. So it was presented to the students as part of the training, as part of the curriculum.
Police say it happened here at Keith's home/karate dojo in the 500 block of Nazareth. One victim came forward. By the time the investigation was complete, there were 3, and police learned it had been going on since 2009. So now you've got to be concerned that there may be other victims out there.
Yes, that's absolutely what concerns us.
The fact that Robert Keith could face 15 years in prison if convicted did not deter attorney James McQueo from asking for a personal recognizance bond for his client. He argued that Keith has been cooperating since the charges first surfaced and could have easily run by now. It did, however, surprise the Kalamazoo County Prosecutor's Office when Judge Paul Bridenstine allowed the bond. And here's part of the reason for that surprise. The prosecutor's office tells me that the judge had access to all of this. This is Robert Keith's criminal record from Florida. In 1997, he was sentenced there as a, quote, mentally disordered sex offender, end quote. He was originally charged there with more than 60 counts of sexual abuse and sentenced to 8 years in prison. Police say when he moved to Michigan, he completed his parole here and registered himself as a Tier 3 sex offender as the law requires. But there is no legal requirement that would have stopped him from being around young people at that karate dojo once he completed his parole. Tonight, Robert Keith is free on bond. He's due back in court November 13th. Brian?